Star of Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy and brother to James Gunn, aka Sean Gunn, the man who motion captures Rocket Raccoon, and also happens to be a member of the Guardians now outside of Rocket because, the Ravagers got a promotion. Sean Gunn talks a little bit about just how crazy it is that James is going to be directing and overseeing the DCU. Just look at this from Sean Gunn's perspective, though. The man's got jobs lined up for the rest of his life as long as James Gunn remains in his position of power. Well, speaking to Variety, Sean Gunn said that it's absolutely crazy, and he said he wasn't really that surprised because his brother's always been talented, and he showed just how talented he was when he took Guardians from obscurity to household names. So he wasn't that surprised when he found out. And he says there was a moment where he was like, wait, hold up. You're doing what now? But then it just sort of sank in, and he was like, you know what? That makes sense. Of course they would want you. Look at what you just did with Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad, and look at what you've done with the MCU. And he says it was pretty much just a match made in heaven, and he was surprised for a second, shocked for a second, but told them that he's got this because he believes that James Gunn is going to save the DC Universe. And obviously, James Gunn is going to have a lot on his plate, and all eyes are going to be on him. The moment anything suffers in quality, and he's been lucky. The Suicide Squad was well received, Peacemaker was well received, Superman Legacy, obviously the jury's still out. But anything that he's involved with, and it's going to be everything because he's overseeing all of it, the moment it starts to suffer, he's going to get a lot of blame, and we're going to start seeing the think pieces and the hit pieces against them, just like we see anytime anything Marvel does less than an 80 on Rotten Tomatoes, right? And it's become more frequent. So James Gunn has got the ultimate uphill battle, and that's something that Sean Gunn even talked about. And he says, you look at this, James Gunn is on this pedestal now, and there's going to be a lot of people looking at him and how does he handle this because it hasn't worked so far. Obviously, he's referencing the different iterations of the DCEU. And from the sense that I get from what he's saying is he just hopes it succeeds because this seems to be a last-ditch effort by everybody involved, which, yeah, realistically, it is. DC succeeds this time, or DC goes away and you only get Batman films for the foreseeable future. So, there you go.